Okay, so Mamelodi Sundowns, Andile Jali, 6 months contract, or 6 months left on the contract at the moment. What do you think about the situation?
Star, yeah. Picard as well. Unfortunately, my contract, my signing contract, so I think Sundowns need him. They need him. Irrespective of they sign whoever, Andile Jali. They can sign Mkwena, good player. Sign Mbule, good player. Ya ala sipola Mbule nayo. Na Mkwena ala sipola. Make no mistake, Mabuye. No Rivaldo, no Clara. Andile Jali, the name. So even now, let's forget about the name. Still doing it now. Yeah. I think these kids, Labafana Baba Sainile, age is still on their side. They must learn from Andile Jali. They still need him more in the team, more. We don't know when he's going to get tired. For me, I think he can still offer more than 3 years. For me, 3 to 4 years. Andile Jali. Yeah,
that's not going to happen.
I say
not at Sundowns.
Yeah,
football, but not at Sundowns.
Talking about football. Yeah, but because
like he's 33 next year.
Because of football politics, I was saying that until 38, 37, 38.
Not at Sundowns.
Yeah, Sundowns, I understand. Yes, then they young limos South Africa. But truly speaking, with this age, it's sad.
What happened? As soon as he hit 35, 36, and he was still doing well, and we were so unhappy. He was still doing well, but hey. Umchita wakhuluma ukuthi bamnikeza i-position as an ambassador, but I haven't retired. And kule contract, it was a 5-year contract. It was maybe on year number 2. Bamkhulumisa ukuthi endota, how about this? So even no happy challenge, something similar happened. Ukuthi bamnikeza ambassadorship or something like that. And I still can play.
That's why stars qina ngopitso. Na lo mchiti Hlomphe. Such players, it's very difficult to get them. Maningi ama player, but that name Hlomphe Andile Jali, it's very difficult to get. My player that will come in at the value, easily. Now my player that they are good. Where it matters mostly, like Champions League manje. I'm need one. Even iDiskiTV Premiership for them to maintain, they need him. Maintenance, winner without to maintain, like going for the first time. It's not that the same. It's not the same. So my maintain people they know what they're capable of. Young game. Mbonilo Andile mai with the game that they started kuphaling play label. Na le game le angayiqalanga a cup. I think a league. If I'm not mistaken, it was the cup, yes. Orlando Pirates hammer Mamelodi Sundowns 3-0. You could see but that they try all their tricks, didn't work. Umvala uqalile naye lo mchithi Mkwena, didn't work. He came manje ngekhaling play label different you saw. So Andile Jali, my brother, one of the best. South African defensive midfielder wonke, whether they like it or not, they must learn. Lomfana, you can tell he master small-sided. Small-sided, Lomfana studied too much. We are linker. Multi defensive midfielder about to protect the back four. That's all. You link between defense and attack. So Lomfana is summarizer by. His experience is choking.
In fact, he's the best defensive midfielder in South Africa. Not one of them. He's the best defensive midfielder in the PSL. Doesn't matter how old he is. Yeah. He's the best defensive midfielder.
And look at the height. Yeah, big heart as well. Yeah. So in football, best players in the world, they've got big heart with the talent. But mix a span of foot. So Ngulego Anya Kodisa. One need a chance. Sometimes they need him. 6 months. I don't think it's a matter with him. About this guys, about fun good na relax. One need that know everything. Because as a player, you can't do that. But they need him. Whether they like it or not, they need him. One I can tell is Sundowns is some 7 after football. Irrespective of to career, Orlando Pirates, but Sundowns were successful. Andile Jali coming from overseas.
I need to ask you the last one then. He stays, he's leaving, signing a print contract. How do you think this is gonna go? Because one of the biggest conversations with football, and that's why George Maluleke went to Sundowns, is because by the time he hit 31, 32, 33. These clubs start to offer you 1-year contract extension. And then if Omunye uzana 3 years, ukunigeza a job security. Uguti, I'm sorted out for 3 years. How do you think this one is going to go? Do you think Sofia Kubo 5-10 January in a pre-contract situation, or they're going to give him a longer extension?
Yeah, a longer extension. Mani states are mfana skuma ngini. That's again lente test 9 SKLM. In reality, but in SKLM. Situation yabo true.
But the numbers don't lie.
Situation yabo Benzema nabo Lewandowski. Yabo Lewandowski dala kuyi hype but bheka lo Benzema. Quality. So ile nto ama-stats engikhuluma ngayo. So ane kuba ne-VAR mara mase ubheka when you watch football amehla kutshela yonke into nomqondo. So mina truly speaking they will give him a longer. I think Andile Jali technical team khuluma nge-management ama-coaches. Umchita the relationship I'm not too sure but it's perfect because he's been playing week in and week out. Kunala ama situation umbona ukuthi okay abamdlalisi njengoba bangamdlalisi ukuthi manje ile nto negotiate contract. I don't see Andile himself now will want to see himself kwenye team that won't win trophies. We need to be honest. Right like on the career will end up very nicely by winning trophies. So Sundowns they need him. We need a nice Sundowns. They will extend the contract much longer.
Mr. Nkeo, you know, for me it's disappointing ukuthi izifika kulesikhathi lesi looking at a player efana no Jali ngendlela carrying ngayo i-team, and you know you can see uJali if he's not in that field of play ukuthi something's not right lapha. So why does it take Sundowns ukuthi baze bathi bamlinde until bese kuzosala the 6 months? I don't know. Mr. Nkeo, if yes, uJali probably can be maybe his last contract, but he still has time, man. He can still play, you know, especially in the role idlalayo with the support ekhona lapha na Sundowns ama players abakhona. I think he can still play for the next 5 years. Because
next year he's turning 33. It's unrealistic to expect him to play 5 years, even if you want to. We saw what happened to Hlompo Kekana. We've seen what happened to Tiani Mabunda. We've seen what happens with a lot of midfielders. I think George Maluleke was 34 when he left Sundowns, or was 33 when he left Sundowns. And we already see that they're changing him. Like, he's not playing all the games, even though he's still their best midfielder. Like, I'm arguing that it can be still 2 years. After that, they probably are not going to. They're transitioning away from him. That's why they signed Sipombule and Tebogo Mokoena.
There's nothing wrong Mr. Nkeo, because it tells you ukuthi they plan for the future. Yeah, but that is very good. Yeah. And that's one thing that a lot of teams they don't do. And Sundowns they're doing it. They've got good players, but you know, until you see that it doesn't give you something, then take him out. Then you put somebody else. But as long as he still have that energy, still gives you what you want, play him. You know. But I like the way you know they're doing it. They're not making it so obvious. We're planning uzohamba wena nenene. So that's why we put Umukwena lapana. That's why we've got Umabuya needs to come back. Umbule now lapaya. Of which abumkhulisa ukhona lapaya. They've got a very good team, Sundowns. Yeah, Mr. Nkeo, uJali deserve it. He's been doing well for the team, and I think he's still gonna do well for the team. And yeah, I just hope, you know, when you see a player doing well, you always wish he can still, you know, do more. He can continue to do well in more years.
Let me ask you a straightforward question then. My last question to you. There's an option in the next 3 weeks he will qualify for a pre-contract. If they don't sort this out, he can always just say Pirates or Chiefs, which are the two other big teams. Is that a strong possibility? Is there any chance, 0% from your side, there's a chance that he could do that? Or you think 100% he will sign for Sundowns?
Mr. Nkeo, the way Sundowns they reacted in the couple of years, for me, I will say uJali needs to consider, because they did it. Kekano was signed 4 years. In that 4 years, he played 1 season. Then from there, Basebam keep. So same applies to uJali. It's possible they can do that, but again, you know, it's up to him. It's up to him. But he needs, if he still wants to play more, then he just need to be very careful, especially looking at Sundowns with the players about now. So he can go Pirates, Chiefs, there's no one.
There you go. That's a former Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns player, Tso Vilakazi. iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, All Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.